Hindi na kami tatanggap, well ako, hindi na ako tatanggap ng replacements. So kung magtanggal sila, hindi na nila i-replace. Iwan na lang nila kung ano yung maiwan, and kung wala mang maiwan dahil tatanggalin nila lahat, I already said that I will seek security arrangements outside of the Armed Forces of the Philippines already.
Good afternoon, ma'am. On the issue of your budget not being reinstated or restored, your reaction first on the decision of the bicameral conference committee?
Well, we do not expect anything about the budget of the Office of the Vice President anymore. As I said, before I was saying that I am not the problem. I've been saying that I am not the problem. The problem of the Philippines is kahirapan, kagutuman, corruption, and all the other peace and order issues. But it is clear right now that they consider me as the problem already. So I will not help them solve the problem.
Ma'am, a follow-up question. It's nearly January already. Your office will be filing a new budget request for 2026. How much do you intend to ask from Congress for 2026?
We've not discussed that. We need to wait for the budget call because the budget call outlines the rules of your proposal for budget for your office. So we need to read the budget call before we can sit down and discuss a budget proposal for the Office of the Vice President.
Ma'am, at top of mind, are you still considering to hike the 733 billion, or will you be happy operating at the same expenses in 2026?
I cannot answer that because there are rules. They usually put conditions in the budget call, and we really need to read the budget call to draft a proposed budget.
Ask two questions. One moment. Just to follow up on the budget, in the previous interviews, you said that you cannot give a definite answer on what will happen with regards to your satellite offices, given that the budget was not final at that time. But given that the BICAM already decided not to reinstate your original proposal of 2 billion, what will happen to your satellite offices? There are around, I think, 10 satellite offices across the country.
Yes. We have to see if we can continue with the projects that they are implementing. We need to see if the projects are still there, and then if they can still implement the projects. So that is something that we have to discuss with the execom of the Office of the Vice President.
Nandun po ba yung possibility of shutdown? And then ano po yung nasabihan na po ba yung mga affected personnel just in case na magsha-shutdown nga mga satellite offices?
Galing sa central office ng Office of the Vice President, wala kaming sinabi sa kanila. Pero since nababasa naman nila sa media yung nangyayari sa budget, I am sure that they are preparing themselves as well.
Good afternoon, Christian. This is Double B. Ma'am, it was mentioned before na po-pull out yung security nyo at papalitan. Meron na po bang update dito? Tsaka sumulat po ba kayo sa iyo regarding this?
Yes, wala pang update doon sa pull out and replacement. Nag-aantay kami sa Armed Forces of the Philippines kung kailan nila gagawin yon. Yes, nagpadala ako ng letter sa Chief of Staff ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Meron lang akong mga nilatag doon na mga requests. Pinakauna doon is hindi na kami tatanggap, well ako, hindi na ako tatanggap ng replacements. So kung magtanggal sila, hindi na nila i-replace. Iwan na lang nila kung ano yung maiwan, and kung wala mang maiwan dahil tatanggalin nila lahat, I already said that I will seek security arrangements outside of the Armed Forces of the Philippines already.
Parang more on mag-outsource naman kayo. I mean, kasi normally naman, di ba, pag Vice President, may naka-designate dyan from the from the AFP, from the PNP. So, dahil nga, yun nga, may pull out. And so, ang plano nyo para mag-outsource na lang kayo from
Yes, we are exploring private security services. Yes. So, my husband, ma'am. Huh?
Would that be construed as a private?
No, because there are professional security services. So that's not considered as a private army. And I do not know if these individuals are allowed to bring guns. So that makes them less of an army, ma'am, kung wala silang baril. Hindi ko alam yung sa professional security services. But that is one option that we are preparing for in case there is a pull out of the entire security detail from the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
What was the minimum budget for your staff?
Initially, I asked my husband, and then he said that he'll make arrangements.
Out of pocket lang. How much are you estimating for that?
Well, wala pa kaming, we have not requested for proposals yet from service providers. We have not requested a proposal yet. So, but
Security agencies that you're looking
I think only Filipino organizations or agencies are allowed that kind of service within the Philippines. I think, Mama, I do not know. But I know that they are Filipinos, yes.
Do you also, do you feel secure?
No, I don't.
Children?
No, ma'am. But no, I do not feel secure. As I said, that there's always been bias because when you see, say for example, DOJ, iniimbestigahan nila yung press con. Pero hindi nila iniimbestigahan kung bakit kami umabot doon sa press con na yon. Iniimbestigahan nila ang threat ko, no? Pero they've not ever investigated threats against me, which are all documented, but we do not give them the information because we don't trust them at all.
Last two questions right there.
Ma'am, kasi sabi po ni ng mga congressman po, ma'am, kasi parang contrived lang daw yung threat ninyo. Parang it's just an imaginary threat. Like for example, si Asidre nagsabi na imaginary daw yung threat ninyo, unlike doon sa sinasabi na threat daw, yung inyong threat to the first family and speaker. So what's your take on this po? Kasi parang dinidismiss po ng mga congressman na kayo po ay nafe-threat, nagkaroon ng threat sa inyong buhay. Parang sinasabi nila, hindi naman, parang imaginary lang yung threat ni Vice President as opposed to sa sinabi niya doon sa press conference. What's your take on this po?
Yes, we have documents, sir. We have screen caps, we have photos, we have police blotters, we have everything on file. But I never talked about it before because I felt na it was part of my job as Vice President. You get that, aba? So, and it does not affect my work. So, all the more that it was inconsequential for me at the time. But right now, seeing that they are picking out words that I said and making a case out of it and saying that these are threats. So I think they should start with, where is this coming from? That is the question that they should ask themselves. But I don't think they'll ever ask that of themselves. So we'll just move on to the cases and the impeachment and whatever will come in the new year.
Maybe you mentioned, do you regret saying or making such threat to the President and the First Lady and the Speaker?
No, ma'am. Buti na yung alam nila, ma'am, na pag namatay ako, hindi talaga ako, I will not die in vain.
CP, you mentioned the 2028 presidential elections, that all of the attacks of the Marcos government till now is all connected to 2028. But the last time, that a sitting vice president, a very popular sitting vice president, was investigated for corruption allegations and refused to respond in the public forum, natalo po siya sa elections, and I'm referring to former Vice President Judge Marbinay. Ma'am, are you concerned that your enemies would be able to turn public opinion against you and it will hurt any potential plans of you running for president? You're leading surveys as early now.
I've not seen the recent surveys, but yes, that is what they are trying to do, turn public opinion. That is the strategy.
Dito nga sa representative. Sina natin ito. Grabe, JC! Ikaw ba ay ano?
Double agent. Saan ako? Oh, yes. But I am not.
Yung mga mic dito. Hala.
Yung audio nandun sa kabila sa gilid.
Baka may nag-uuli. Dito na ako.
Madam Chair.
Provider ba yan ng... Ayan na. Yes. But yes. So, yes, that is what they are trying to do, turn public opinion. That is a common strategy in politics. Black propaganda and everything